Come on, buddy. Stop bloody sliding.
It's a race like never before.
Oh, my goodness.
The pride of two nations is at stake.
We're getting better. Kiwis. Australia!
And personal pride is also on the line.
Old age and treachery win every time.
For some, it's survival.
This is for our kids.
Yes! A chance to discover...
I didn't realise how tough he is.
I love you, sister!
Or to just be themselves.
You need to trust me that I'm actually seriously injured right now.
Okay, but this is happening.
But for all, there's a will to win.
Let's get that psychological warfare going.
Damn those bloody Kiwis.
With new levels of conflict and collusion.
Damn it.
Pretty girls get it so sweet.
Who will come out on top? Australia or New Zealand? The magic and majesty of Australia's red centre. It's here that 10 teams of 2 will meet for the very first time. Some of these teams have more in common than they know. For the first time in Amazing Race history, teams will compete for their country. This year, it's nation against nation. Australia versus New Zealand in a race around the world. The teams are on their way to the spiritual centre of Australia. Ahead of them lies 90,000 kilometres of travel spread over 10 countries. From Australia, the teams are dating bodybuilders Sally and Tyson.
Amazing race, here we go.
Intensive care nurses Daniel and Ryan.
That's nice, man.
Mother and son Elizabeth and Todd. Pageant models Inga and Tiana.
Yay! High five! Yeah!
And newlyweds Ashley and Jared.
Good Aussie vehicle. Made for the outback.
And from New Zealand, siblings Emily and Jono.
This is so Crocodile Dundee, it's not even fun.
Fitness mums Carla and Herenny.
Watch out, Australia. We're coming to get ya.
Yeah.
Foster parents Kat and Jessie. Best mates John and Murray.
Where are we, mate, honestly?
And feisty friends Aston and Christy.
Have you seen any kangaroos yet?
They come from all walks of life, but share one common goal: to win the life-changing $250,000 prize. Their destination is Uluru, the traditional meeting place for the local Aboriginal tribes and the setting for the start of this historic race. This part of the world abounds with stories of great survival, courage and determination. All qualities teams will need to win the amazing race, Australia versus New Zealand. Welcome to the first ever amazing race, Australia versus New Zealand. This will be a race like no other. Not only will you be racing for your personal pride, this year, the pride of your country is also at stake.
Go New Zealand!
How you choose to play this contest is entirely up to you. Will your fellow countrymen be your friend or your enemy? You decide. One thing that hasn't changed is the prize money. One winning team will receive $250,000. There are 10 legs in the race. In each leg, you will receive clues that will ultimately lead you to the pit stop. Be the last team to check in, and you could be eliminated from the race. However, the winning team in each leg will receive rewards like never before. Your first clue is on your backpack. When I give the word, the race is on. Are you ready? Yeah! All right. Now, I did say that this race would be like no other, didn't I? That all starts now. Follow me.
We really had no idea what was about to happen.
No.
It was crazy.
Coming up against New Zealand is such a great opportunity to show them who's boss. You know, the little brother can remain a little brother and the big dog will remain the big dog.
The Australian couples look physically stronger. Maybe they're the brawn and we're the brains.
We'd love to get one over the Aussies. That underarm bowling, we haven't forgotten about that.
Kiwis versus Aussies. It's like packing down the scrum. Aussies and All Blacks, and we know who wins those.
Go the All Blacks.
New Zealand! Yeah! Australia! Yeah! The battle begins now. A simple, age-old tradition, the purest form of contest, a tug of war. Woo! Yeah!
We think we're in a race against 9 other teams, and all of a sudden...
A Kiwi versus Aussie tug of war.
Kiwis on this side, Aussies over here.
Yeah, we got this. Come on. We can do it.
Come on, New Zealand.
Looking at the other team, I was a bit worried about what was about to happen.
Honestly, my heart said pounding.
You scared, Aussies?
Woo!
Nah, you should be.
Tyson's pretty strong. I think I'm pretty strong. We look like a fit team. We should have this.
Just relax, Australia. I've got this one for you.
Tyson, you bloody better pull.
This is awesome. Our strategy for tug of war was 5 letters, T-Y-S-O-N. We just looked to him. We were hoping he was going to carry the team.
Are you going to give us instruction? I was wondering, do I actually need to pull? Like, maybe I'll just stand aside.
I'll even call pull, pull. So rather than all be pulling at different times, we all bang, but we got to keep the power on.
Good old Hercules, big boy.
He's lifting weights.
I mean it, guys. You bloody better pull.
Physically, they looked a lot fitter than us. Big Tyson at the back, you know, 2 men in one. Huge. Guys, rather than pull, just sit and just drain them out.
Are we going to drain muscles?
I didn't know that the Hulk was coming on The Amazing Race. Like, say what?
His biceps stick out as far as my belly does.
Don't worry about him, mate.
After 10 seconds, he'll be gone. Too much weight, not enough speed work.
The rules are simple. First team to pull the flag of the opposing team across their own marker line will be declared by me to be the winner. And ladies and gentlemen, we'll have a head start in the race.
Woo! Come on, team.
Come on, Kiwis.
Come on!
The other team will suffer a time penalty. Take your positions.
Go, Aussie. Go, guys.
New Zealand, are you ready?
The Aussies are going down. Down? How do they say
Down.
it? Down.
Down.
Australia, are you ready?
Come on.
I feel a little bit sorry for the Kiwi teams.
Now take the strain, bring it this way a little. No underarm bowling here. Take the strain. Guys, the world awaits. Race hard, race safe. Woo! Good luck.
Let's do this.
Go!
Come on, New Zealand.
Aussies!
Sit, sit, sit.
Down, get down.
Come on, New Zealand. Sit, don't pull. Don't pull. Sit.
The boys, Murray and Johnny, they really stepped up and took charge of the situation.
The idea was to exhaust them, wear them down.
Now, snake, snake,
I don't know whether Tyson's got a muscle suit on because we weren't feeling a whole lot of pulling from the back.
And again.
I think a lot of them just thought that they would rely on Goliath you know, to do all the pulling.
All of a sudden, you could just feel it, couldn't you?
It was like a well-oiled All Black scrum. I kid you not.
No rest, come on! Kiwis!
Let it go.
When I saw I was getting close to the mud, I said to everyone, just drop it. I don't think the guys in front got the memo. But
Oh my gosh, when we saw the mum, she just face planted.
Are you right?
I took it for the team.
It was quite obvious that the weight advantage is what got them across the line.
they should be proud of themselves. They can pull a rope.
New Zealand, you are the winners. Your clues are on your backpacks. Go!
We get it back!
Australia lost the tug of war and incurred a time penalty.
Everything was a blur. It's like light speed.
Right across to New Zealand! Woohoo! I've travelled by taxi
To the Cardboard Cathedral.
Teams must fly to Christchurch, New Zealand, where they will travel by taxi to the Cardboard Cathedral. The Cardboard Cathedral was erected after the devastating 2011 Christchurch earthquake, which claimed 185 lives. The cathedral represents a major milestone in the city's recovery. And it's here teams must select one of 3 departure times for the following day.
Warning, there are 2 flights available, one leaving an hour apart.
The first flight has limited availability. First come, first serve. You have $125 for this leg of the race. Let's go, let's go. Let's go. Get the best car, lads.
Let's go!
That was the best start. First of all, we'd just won the tug of war, and then we're going to our home country.
We're going home! Yes!
To be on a home turf, that's a home court advantage.
man.
That's huge.
You know, run slow! I was in disbelief. I couldn't believe we lost.
How the bloody hell did we lose that?
You guys need to wait out the sands of time before you can follow New Zealand on the race.
Grant flips this massive egg timer, and we're sort of sitting there going, how long is this sand going to pour for?
To start the first leg and just to get the 5 teams that sort of a head start, yeah, we'll show it.
It's not
It
what
was
you
a
want.
bad start.
Team Australia, they're one up. We're going to have to pull together.
We're going to dig deep and we're going to catch those Kiwis.
Hopefully.
We lost the tug of war to the Kiwis. Now we're serving a time penalty and we're on the back foot.
Team Australia, they're one up. We're going to have to pull together.
By winning the tug of war, it gave the New Zealand teams a massive advantage.
And we wasted them. Amazing.
We are coming first. H, what's going on? The little old Māori mums from New Zealand.
I know.
Our motto is kia kaha. It means be strong. We're going to be using that a lot in the race. We are so proud of our Māori heritage.
Māori mothers from New Zealand.
We're fit, we're feisty,
Strong.
we're competitive. We do something called acroplanking. We made up the word. It's basically holding one another's body weight. Whatever the task may be, we're never going to give up. Just because you've got kids, your life's not over. 40 is the new 20.
No, left. Yep.
Kiwi mums are in front? I like those two. I think we could have a little line.
They look like mums, don't they?
Yeah, man.
Māori mums.
We're brother and sister, but we're best friends.
Yeah.
We do have a really, really great relationship. We finish each other's...
Sentences.
You
I
need to
thought
say
you were gonna say
sandwiches.
I knew you were going to say
Wrong
that.
answer, man.
He's the older brother, so sometimes I want to stand up and be like, hey, I know what I'm doing.
People always ask me, like, how do you have such a great relationship?